What is beauty? Is it really in the eye of the beholder, or is it a size 2? Is it a Victoria's Secret model, or does the media define beauty for us? My speech today will focus on how the media's portrayal of beauty and body image has a negative effect on women in society. 90% of all women are dissatisfied with their body in some ways. First, I will discuss how the media puts pressure on women to be thin with the constant exposure of skinny models and celebrities. Second, the media creates a beauty that's impossible to achieve through retouching and editing devices, which gives women a false representation of what beauty is. So back to the issue about weight. The media emphasizes that if a woman is a size 2, she needs to lose some weight, if she's not a size 2. According to the National Center of Health Statistics, the average woman is 163 pounds and 5'3", compared to the average woman in the entertainment business, which is between 108 to 125 pounds and 5'8". Years ago, the model weighed 8% less than the average woman, and today it's 23% less. If you're ever browsing through a grocery store and notice the magazines, you'll see that almost all of the covers feature a woman that is really thin, skinny, beautiful, pretty much. You almost never see an average-sized woman or a woman that is overweight. Not only do covers feature skinny celebs or models, but also inside the magazines are full of advertisements where all the models are strikingly thin. I decided to look through some magazines to see what kind of articles they had, and I found in a People magazine there was a 45 best and worst beach bodies, and like if you had cellulite or something, or like a pudgy tummy, you were on the worst beach body list. It's pretty sad to see that these types of women are ridiculed for how they look. There are also articles that make it sound like if you lose extra weight, your life will be perfect. You have like the perfect boyfriend, the job, you'll dress great, all that other stuff. And there was this survey done in People magazine that found 80% of women that look at these magazines or see the models on TV have low self-esteem and they feel bad about the way they look. A research group of anorexia stated that 1 out of every 4 women is using an unhealthy method of weight loss, which includes fasting, self-vomiting, or over-exercising as a result from the pressures to be thin. I also read from a medical website that the average age young girls are dieting is 8. For me, there's no reason why an 8-year-old girl should be on a diet, but that brings me to talk about how Barbie's made an influence on women. The majority of girls that play with Barbie dolls kind of want to look like Barbie because that's the only women they like see. Barbie's perfect, has the dream house and the dream car. But if Barbie were real, she would be 5'9", 110 pounds, a bust of 39, a waist of 18, and hips of 33. There was a test done by a group of researchers that found that her back would be too weak to support the weight of her upper body, and her body would be too narrow to contain more than half the liver and a few centimeters of the bowel. A real woman built that way would suffer from chronic diarrhea and eventually die of malnutrition. So if you want to look like Barbie, that's not going to happen. The constant exposure to thin model-type bodies is also linked to depression in women, poor self-esteem, and eating disorders. When you're always around images of perfect-looking women, you feel like you're not good enough. Next is the beauty aspect. The media emphasizes a standard of beauty that also influences women negatively because they feel that beauty is impossible to achieve. Have you ever noticed in magazines that every woman looks flawless? Sure, the makeup artists and hairstylists deserve some credit, maybe the photographers, but really credit is due to retouching and like Photoshop and stuff. I was browsing through a website, Perez Hilton is a gossip website, and he had a before and after picture of Jessica Alba, and she's like a really pretty thin actress. And the before was before her retouching, and the after was after, and she was significantly retouched. You could tell like she had nothing on her face, no freckles or anything. So yeah, I was pretty surprised actually to find that. And This is kind of one of the reasons why beauty is unattainable, because it's not real. You can't look like that if you're using the computer to modify the way you look. Most people think that celebrities are the most beautiful people in the world, and in reality they are like us. They have imperfections like us, and they need to be retouched to fit the media standards of beauty. Women see these pictures of perfect celebs and models and think that they define what is beautiful. Women try to recreate or copy images of what they see in magazines and on television. Since it's impossible to copy a retouched image, women are left discouraged in their efforts, which can lower their self-esteem even more, and they feel like they're not good enough for anyone. So in conclusion, I'm not trying to say that it's bad to be thin or to go on a diet, or I'm not saying that your little girls or sisters or daughters or whatever should not play with Barbie dolls, or that we should ban magazines that portray beautiful thin women. I just hope that you can agree that the way the media portrays beauty and body is affecting our women in a negative way.